And Bhuvaneshwar Kumar will start it off. Two slips in place. Hashim is away. Glorious timing from Hashim Amla. It's the Amla template, I'd say, that shot. That is out. Super cricket. Better length, beautiful line, bit of zip.
His first World Cup wicket. Amla expecting the ball to come back into him, just holds it line.
Oi! Du Plessis got away with one. Done by the length of the ball. The first time that Bumrah's got it full. He's got it! That's a sharp catch from Virat Kohli.
And a good catch at third slip. It was travelling.
Excellent from Du Plessis. He's such a key figure in this batting lineup. He would be under immense pressure, the South African captain.
He's almost watching the ball off the surface. That one he plays superbly. Short, a little bit of width. Finds the gap. A nice confidence boost for Van der Dussen.
Fine enough to go for four.
His best effort. Another good sweep shot by Du Plessis. Oh, Musfield gives him a bonus boundary.
Oh, he's knocked him over middle stump. Van der Dussen.
Van der Dussen, you'll see as you see his foot, he's planted it across, trying to play the reverse sweep. He's missed it, spun him around his legs, crashed into middle stump, and Chahal just 1.1 over.
Dangerous invitation. It's beautifully bowled. You got the impression the previous ball rather, that he wasn't reading Chahal.
Talked about his domination in a series not so long ago against South Africa, in South Africa. That continues. Brilliant. Last one back of a length, skidded on. Du Plessis had to chop his bat down. This one on a foolish length.
Oh, what about that one? Yeah! Kuldeep has struck. South Africa's pain has got more painful.
Okay, we have a fair delivery. If you can move on to front on, please. Okay, we've got no bat involved there, so we can go straight on to ball tracking, please. Pitching in line, impact in line, and stamps hitting. We'll go back to Michael on field. Stay with your original decision.
That's well done. How did he hit that hard?
Beautifully played, slightly overpitched, and on the angle he had to wait until the last minute. He did, and then picked out mid-wicket.
More his arm goes down. That's a very good shot. Hit over extra cover, one bounce into the fence. A much needed boundary for South Africa.
Yes! Oh, there he goes. The leg spinner comes back and takes a wicket straight away.
And it's revs on the ball again, drift and the drop. Miller trying to hit it up to mid-off for one.
Might have retired 6 years ago. There's a Tendulkar shirt there. Right, he's gone for the big one and will clear the field. Oh, well, he was that far down the ground. One of the easiest dumpings MS Dhoni would have ever made in his career. He had announced it in the newspapers. I'm going after the bowling.
Over 10 overs left in South Africa's innings. And once he made the decision to go, there was no other option in his mind. And it's cost him. Dhoni lost his hands.
Oh, he dragged us down. Morris not going to let that one go.
How good is that shot? That goes all the way to the fence.
Tremendous strike. Oh, what a powerful flat hit that is. Oh, what a stroke. Get away, well away from the ball. Give yourself room to swing the arms. Rabada. Glorious stroke. Full toss, yes. That is, out. Nicely taken. Virat Kohli makes cricket look easy, doesn't he?
Slower delivery, seam up this time, an unexpected shot. And as very rightly said, to a very good fielder.
That'll be caught, and that'll end the innings. Another look at the last wicket. Imran Tahir having a swipe, unsuccessfully. For 9 they finish on. Defending that's going to be very difficult. Not a lot in the pitch for the Pacers. In fact, most of the success. Chahal led the way, but Kuldeep wasn't far behind him. 38 for Duplessis, 22 for Van der Dussen, 31 for Miller, 34. But from top to toe, India bowled very well. Saurav said Bhuvaneshwar not quite at his best. Bumrah was somewhere near his best. 228 to win this match. You've got your money on India, I'm sure of that.
Oh, brilliant. This could be... No, he spilled it. Good shot. Just a little low on intensity. Would think it was short, but wasn't quick enough. Oh yes, finally they've got one. Another beautifully directed delivery from Rabada. Just a feather. Another delivery hit on into a good area. Just nips away from him a touch. Takes it outside edge of the new bat. And an easy catch for Quinton de Kock. South Africa needed early wickets in order to make that 227 count.
That's a fantastic stroke. What a response that is from Rohit Sharma.
Well, if anybody has watched Rohit Sharma bat, it's not the place to bowl to him. He waits for that delivery.
Now he's got a boundary in the third man. That's cruel. And now he laces it through point.
And that's in the gap. 4 more.
Oh, he felt it there. That was middle of the bat. Dragged down from Peck Laquayo. Hit through mid-wicket.
Oh, he's got it. He has got it. That is a wonderful catch. Not at the middle, this time of the edge.
His first World Cup wicket. First time for Kohli. A little bit of extra bounce. Oh, and de Kock, what a catch.
Oh, drag down. We saw that a couple of times on Chahal as well. And Rohit Sharma's been in long enough to take full advantage. Oh, that's a fine shot. Just gentle medium pace, 127 kilometers an hour in 4. There is a fielder there. Oh, he looked for a major part of that he'd get there.
Use of the feet. It's gone way back into the stands.
And not only does Rohit Sharma lead the list, but he leads it by a distance. And here's why.
It's just a modern day trend, isn't it? The use of the feet. If they get anywhere near the pitch, they really just believe. There was a man back at long on, deep mid-wicket.
Nice 50 from Rohit Sharma. He's survived a 3/4 chance right at the start of his innings. 42nd one-day international 50.
Spoke to Irfan. Oh, Shamsi should have cut that off.
And nothing you can do about a bad ball, though. That takes the partnership past 50 and brings the crowd to their feet.
Shamsi twice. Once he hit him for 6 and the other one he chipped it.
Oh, lovely touch. Waited and waited and got so much bat on it. There's nothing the field can do. He never had to hit it hard.
And there you go again. Saw the leg spinner from the hand in the air as well. So in better positions.
That one is dragged down from Rabada. And, oh, the timing from Sharma.
Beautiful shot. Now this shot needs a little more scrutiny.
Run rate pressure. Chance at mid-off. And the move to keep Rabada in attack has worked. Duplessis takes the catch at mid-off.
It's a proper seam-up delivery. Does it sit into the surface or it's just a falls short for Rahul, maybe just held a bit.
Rohit Sharma, once he gets 10 more runs, might be thinking about boundaries, but there's one for you. A drag down, doesn't pull it across to the leg side, just hammers it straight back. That's beautifully played. They brought the man in from square leg, decided to go for the short pitch delivery. Don't need more than up to it. Use of the feet, beautiful placement. This could be the boundary. No, Kakisa Rabada will cut it off, comfortably back for the second. Nothing better than to start off the World Cup. Your first innings at the crease with 100. A quality performance from Rohit Sharma. Not his most fluent performance that we've ever seen, but it means that India are set up nicely for their first victory, and he has been the key. The man who's batted through, laid the foundation, and been the backbone of this innings.
This has been a superb innings. Took his time early on, knew the conditions were helpful for the fast bowlers.
Well, that'll take a lot of pressure off. Fieldred cover was inside the circle. He may not have quite come on the middle of the bat, but it eventually gets there. Now more runs on the onside. It's a big chase. It's going to be in vain. Once again, the ball finds the boundary, and India now starting to put their foot on the pedal.
His best game this year's World Cup.
Right, he might just have got the wicket. He might just have... Oh, no! He hasn't.
Had enough. Can't believe it. Talking about getting someone to change the game, and Rabada's done that. The in-man. That pretty much sums up the performances of South Africa so far in this year's World Cup.
Rubs it in. Rubs it in.
Quite happy with these two doing the job and finishing it. 4 more. Another excellent sweep shot from Rohit Sharma. We've spoken about that area being open, and his execution.
Now, is someone going to take this? Morris says, leave it to me. I'll have to do it all by myself. Oh, he breaks the stumps, but he hangs on. He hangs on.
Shows the way, Morris.
Oh, he'll play shots, and he'll play them very crisply. Now through the onside. That's another boundary. He's getting there in a hurry. Is Hardik Pandya. Resignation around the camp now. It's Hardik Pandya. Will carve that away for 4. And India start their World Cup campaign with a win. Hardik Pandya. Just a little swag about him. That's the word these days. A little swag around him. And he comes in, knocks 3 boundaries and says, right.
A very solid performance from India. All set up by the bowlers, in particular Jasprit Bumrah and Chahal. They were excellent. Restricted South Africa to a very achievable total of 227, and all they needed was someone to do the job, and that was Rohit Sharma. An excellent 100 from him. India were chasing 227, and they needed to get off to a solid start. Lost Dhawan early. Rohit Sharma fought through the initial period, managed to get a partnership with KL Rahul, which set up the victory.
I think South Africa wanted wickets from Tahir. Rabada was the lone hand, really. Morris had a good game. Beklukwayo good in support, but it was the wrist spinners that were so good for India that didn't quite deliver today for South Africa. So that's how it's been for India and South Africa today. The bowlers did a magnificent job to keep South Africa down to 227. In fact, they only got there because the lower half propelled them to that total. And then India really, without being stretched too much, 230 for 4, 2.5 overs left. And India winning by 6 wickets to make a very good start to this World Cup.